Okay, so today we're going to be talking about rotations. Okay, so first of all, we're going to review a couple of things. I know we've already talked about rotations before, but when I talk about clockwise or counterclockwise, clockwise, we think of a clock, it's going to the right. Okay, and counterclockwise is going to the left. Okay, now when you see 270 degrees, that is going 3/4 around the graph, right? So this would be 1/4, that'd be 2/4, this would be 3/4. So if you rotate 170 degrees, it's going to end up in this quadrant. Now, rotating in 100 or 270 degrees, and I'm just going to do it. So clockwise is going to the right, right? So if I rotate it to the right, there's 90 degrees. Okay, so it moved from the top left to the top right. There's 180 degrees, so it moved from the top right to the bottom right. And then if I move it another 90 degrees, it's over here at the bottom left. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the start. Notice this is where it started, top left. If I go 90 degrees to the left, that's the exact same as 270 degrees. Okay? Now I have seen this on the Aspire 270 degrees. It's literally just saying go 90 degrees the other direction. So go 90 degrees counterclockwise. And it's the same thing as going 270 degrees to the right. Okay? It'll be much easier to just go 90 degrees the other direction. So if I go 90 degrees counterclockwise, K is here at -2 and -1. So -2, -1, there's K prime. J is over here at -3, -4. So -3, -4 is J prime. And then I was at -1, -5. So -1, -5, there's I prime. Okay. So again, just like what we did before, you're literally just turning your page to get these transformations. This front page is just the same as that. You just see the 270 degrees. That's the only thing that's new on the front here is you just are doing that. So like 180 degrees, you'd flip your page upside down, right? And that's where my points could go. So X would be at 0, 3. Y would be at -2, 4, and W is at 3, 5. So 0, 3 is the X, and then Y was at -2 and 4. There's Y prime, and then W is at 3 and 5. There's W prime. There's my new shape right there. Okay? That's all you're doing on the front here. 90 degrees counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is to the left. So you turn left. That's where it goes. R is at -1, 1. S is at 4 and 1. Q is at 1 and -3. So R was -1 and 1. R prime. Q was at 1 and -3. That doesn't make sense. So R is at 1 and 1, -1 and 1. Q is at 1, -3. 1 and -3. Oh, yeah, because it's going this way. Okay. For some reason, I'm thinking it was going clockwise and I was confusing myself. Okay. And then S was at 4 and 1. S prime. All right. So there's your new shape right there. Okay. I was just confusing myself. It's fine. Mr. Anderson gets confused sometimes. Okay. By sometimes, I mean like all the times. Now, for the new stuff. This is going to be fun. Okay. So, up until now, you guys have always rotated around the origin. Now we're going to change it, and we're going to pick a different point to rotate around. Okay? So if we look at this, it is saying rotate around the point -2, -4. So here's my x-axis, right? Here's my y-axis. I'll zoom out. I zoomed in so you can see better, but I guess you don't really need to. So the point that it wants me to rotate around is -2, -4. So this point right here is my point that it wants me to rotate around. Actually, let me use a pen. It's not really working, showing up too good. So right there, there's my point. Okay. So I am rotating around this point. Now, to rotate around a point that is different than the origin, if we want to use our tricks or whatever, which is really like, it's really like the only way to really do this is we are going to pretend that we have a new x and y axis, basically. So we're just going to pretend that -2 and -4 is now the origin. Okay, so here's my new y-axis right here. Here's my new x-axis right here. Okay, so when I rotate it clockwise, that's to the right, okay, around that point, I'm going to rotate it like this. Okay, so there's clockwise. And we're going to use this new x and y axis. So now, like when I rotate it, we're going to pretend like this is the x-axis here, right? So like this first point right here, and I'm going to label these so just so that I know what point I'm moving. So A, B, C. That's my original ABC. Okay? So if I rotate it, B is now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, and it's on my new axis. So I'm just going to go 5, 0. So over here on my new x-axis would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my B prime. Okay. A is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's not 11, 10. 10 and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go over 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my A prime. Okay? And then C is over 1, 2, and down 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go over 1, 2, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4. There is C prime. So here's my rotated shape, rotated around something that is not the origin. You'll notice it's not really that much harder. You just pick a new, you just make that point your new origin and just use that to rotate the thing. So it's not that tough. Okay, let's try another one. Let's get this crazy. I don't even know if that qualifies as a triangle. I mean, it has 3 sides, so yes, it does. But okay, so this time our origin, our new point is going to be -3, -3. Okay, so -3, -3. So I'm going to go over to -3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's my new point that I want to rotate around. So I'm going to make that my new origin, basically. So there's that line. Here's this line right there. And then if I want to rotate counterclockwise, like it's right here, right? Counterclockwise would end up in the top left. I'm going to rotate my paper to the left 90 degrees. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. Okay. And then I should label these A, B, C. Okay. So when I rotate it, B is now to the left 2 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So left 2 and up 6. So right here is B prime. Okay. A would be left 4 and up 6. So over here, that's A prime. And then C is left 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. and up 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 and 9. So left 9 and up 9. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that's 6, 7, 8, 9. There's C prime. So here's my new weird, dumb-looking triangle. Rotated 90 degrees around that point. Well, that's all you do. It's pretty tough. Okay. Here is a self-portrait. For those that got to the end of the video, enjoy. Tell all your teachers about the self-portrait of Mr. Anderson. So there's my hair, there's beard, and I have one eye. Okay, there you go. I'll zoom in real close so you can get a good look at that self-portrait. You know, right there. You know, for some reason, just one eye. Okay, there you go. Enjoy. Congrats for making it to the end of the video. Okay, bye.